Now it's time for Tipisodes with quick tips you should know. Techniques you can implement into your workflow right here on A Tale, oh yeah, A Tale of Two Hygienists.
Welcome back to our RDH podcast. This is Jackie Sanders, Chief Editor of RDH, hanging out with a couple of my friends today here at Chicago Midwinter, Andrew Johnston and Laura Winfield. How are you guys doing today?
Doing really good, buddy. How you doing?
Yeah, doing great.
Good. Well, as I said, we're here at Chicago Midwinter, but we want to start talking about the excitement that we're hearing here on the floor coming from the hygienists getting ready to attend RDH Under One Roof in Denver. So have you guys heard anything that you want to share with anybody about what's going on?
I mean, at the show specifically, like we have so many people come up to the table and they're like, we're going. And the excitement, yesterday the Canadian people were kind of like, oh, we're going to come. Like, yes, Canada.
Yeah.
Come on down.
Yeah. And we've been having people come up to Laura and asking about rooms. And so talking about the rooms, gang, the numbers right now are trending way above and ahead of last year. It's getting pretty exciting, but it's also a little nerve-wracking because if you don't get registered here pretty quick and get your room assignment, you might not have a room at the Gaylord. What are you hearing about that, Laura?
Yeah, that's for sure. We are definitely selling out, especially Wednesday night and also Saturday night. So if you're wanting to get those rooms, make sure you get those booked ASAP. You do have to register for the conference before you can get a hotel room.
And that's a change of policy, right? That's something we added this year.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So listeners, like pay attention to that change. That's different.
Yes. Yep. In your confirmation email, it'll come in, it'll tell you where to book. It has all that information. If you by accident don't see it, just shoot us an email. We'll take care of you. We do have some other hotels that we will have a shuttle service, so you can stay at those other hotels off-site. It's not that big of a deal. Don't act like you've got to be at the conference. It's totally okay. We will have those shuttles going plenty of times, and you can take an Uber. So we try to make sure that we make it accommodating for everyone.
Yeah.
And while you say that, though, I will speak from like as an attendee of multiple years.
Okay.
This is my mindset as like the newbie, like broke hygienist going to this thing. It was DC, I can't remember, 2018, whatever it was. And we're like, you know what? There's enough like Airbnbs. There's enough other hotels, nearby. And so we tried doing that. The time spent, though, like walking to and from. And I'm the kind of person that does like take maybe like a midday nap sometimes if I'm just like overstimulated with all of the people in the classes or whatever. I want to go back to my room or, I went to the exhibit hall floor and I want to drop off all the stuff that I was picking up. It is kind of cumbersome though. So like I would opt for like trying to find a roommate at the Gaylord first, exhaust that option, and then maybe look off site because it's kind of annoying. I mean, Jackie, you've heard that too over the years.
Yeah. And speaking of that, we're working on some different platforms. You can actually go on the RDH Under One Roof Facebook group and possibly find roommates. But we've also been working on a program that is another way to find a roommate. How is that working, Andrew? What's going on there?
Yeah, I think that's TBD for this year. For sure, well, I can say for sure, next year is probably going to be implemented.
Okay.
But what we're trying to find is a way to, even this morning, actually, I saw someone post about trying to find a roommate.
Yeah.
And it's great. As of right now, yes, go to the Facebook group. But we're looking to put in some forms through our registration system so that you can put in some of the things that you're looking for. Are you a night owl? Are you someone's a light sleeper? Do you plan on going for this many days or not? And helping you have some sort of like a roommate connect option.
Yeah.
And same with like a rideshare thing. We're trying to help you find ways to minimize the expense because obviously that is a obstacle for a lot of people.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm just really excited about the possibility, though, that like everyone can be on site. If we can get everyone on site, let's get them on site. Find a roommate so you can be on site.
And there you go.
Yeah.
There you go. It's for all of those of you who attend, this program just continues to grow and grow and grow. And we're offering new opportunities and, be patient with us as we introduce more new programs to make it easier for you and less complicated. But talking about changes, one of the things we did change for this year in Denver is you don't need to pre-register for the general sessions and the mega sessions. That's going to be on a first come, first serve. If you get in that room, grab a seat, sit down, kind of be a little courteous and don't say 15 seats for all of your friends who decided to sleep in. But take your purses out of the seat. Those seats are for people to sit down, not for your purses. Those are just some things that happened in the past. But and then you will need to sign up for certain receptions and certain workshops. Am I missing anything there, Laura?
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. It's just the workshops and the networking receptions you'll have to sign up for. Those are away from the exhibit hall. I know you don't have to sign up for anything on the exhibit hall, even though it does say networking reception, but you do have to, if you want to go to any of like the private social events, you will have to sign up for that. I know some of them are limited, so just keep checking the site. We will not be doing a wait list this year for any other receptions. So if you're not able to get in, I'm sorry. We do have other parties going on. I should say social events going on. I was told we have to change our verbiage this year.
Yeah. None of us party. We just attend receptions with happy faces.
Well, the interesting thing is, like, we've talked about a couple times in this mini episode or whatever, that we had some changes. One thing that I think that is really crucial is when you go, make sure you give feedback, right? Because all of these changes is based on what everyone's been saying, all the attendees,
right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, we do this survey every year, and some things that pop into my head when you attend. Be sure and bring a sweater or a jacket. Last year we heard, how cold everybody was. Well, we have no control over the temperatures in the hotels. So be smart, bring a sweater or a jacket, wear socks. If you got flip-flops on, your toesies are going to get a little cold. I saw one lady last year that was actually wearing her room house shoes because her flip-flops got so cold. But be sure and wear some warm clothes. And plus, we're going to be in Colorado, so it's not going to be blazing hot outside.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, layers, right? Comfortable shoes. I hear that. It's one of these things, Jack. And like, I was speaking with someone who went to one of the very first Under One Roofs, and they're like, we had a bunch of tables together. We were doing this, and it's grown. Like, it's completely different than what it used to be. And so if it's been a while since you've been, like, you might see a difference in how people are, like, dressed and like the appearance. Be comfortable, be professional, but still like be comfortable. Heels might not be the best option. The Gaylord's huge, right?
Unless you know how to rock them. There are hygienists that can rock heels all day long. I am not one of those gals.
I know, you've seen me do it, but like at day 3, I'm done.
Yeah, well, day 3, you've got your house shoes on. Yeah,
but my calves look great.
That is true.
They look great.
Yeah. So you were saying something about the first RDH Under One Roof, and we were talking to Craig Dixon here the other night about the first RDH Under One Roof, and wasn't he saying like there were 100 people and 8 exhibitors, and that
like
was
that.
the first Under One Roof?
Yes.
So it's just fun to think where our buddy, our partner in crime, Craig Dixon, has taken this conference. So
it just exploded. I mean, and let's give a reference. So he was there for that little thing that we did get together. And now, I mean, last I heard, there was like end of February, 1,400 plus already.
1,400 plus.
And we're at 2,100 is the max.
Yes,
and so
hygienists.
We're 2/3 full already.
So we got to throw the exhibitors and everybody on top of that. So it's going to be
2,600.
It's going to be
big.
It's going to be fun. It's going to be, and the Gaylord Denver's got an amazing outdoor fire pits facing the mountains. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's got a sports bar that's got probably the hugest big screen I've ever seen. I was actually there and watching a Bronco game, and the guys on the screen are like beyond life size.
Oh my gosh,
that's
awesome.
It's just amazing. So that will be going on as well.
Exactly. Fun fact: the first UOR actually started in Denver.
Oh, is that right?
Yes, it did.
There you go. Yeah, well, there we go. Back. I know. I know. Well, we have a lot of other great things going on at Under One Roof this year. We've got some exciting things going on. The Phillips Heart to Hands Awards will be presented Friday morning. The Sunstar Award of Distinction will be presented Friday afternoon. We've moved our mega sessions around a little bit and changed the dynamics there. Our opening mega session is going to be with Amanda Hill, and the closing mega session will be with Amber Auger, both high energy speakers. So I think we're going to open the doors with a lot of good energy. We're going to close the doors with a lot of good energy, and we're really hoping each and every one of you can be there with us.
It's gonna be a
Anything as
great
we
time.
close, my friends?
No, I mean, obviously a pitch for the podcast lounge, right? We're on the podcast lounge again.
Yes,
It's
I
great exhibit
forgot.
hall floor. Come and just enjoy yourself. It's just a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything from you closing, Laura?
Just remember to grab those CEs after you get done with your course. The speaker will post it up on the big screen in there.
Yeah.
Just make sure you write those down and collect those codes, because I know that is a vital thing. So we want to make sure that you do get those course codes. We will have a few events that do not have CE. So just make sure that you read those signs that you know if they
yes.
do offer CE or if they don't.
Yeah, that is true. So any questions, gang, you can go to the RDH Under One Roof Facebook page. You can throw your questions on there. If they're a little more personal and you don't want everybody on social media knowing your question, you can reach out to me at jsanders@endeavorb2b.com. And until then, we wish you all the best. Take care of yourselves, and bye-bye.
A tale of two hygienists.